All right, this is take two because the first one, the computer was like, ah. So anyway, it's Wednesday, March 27th. It is the last day before spring break. This is it. Okay, so all you gotta do is lock in, turn in your assignments, and you're good to go. So this video will not be long. Sorry if the sound on the last video was crunchy. It's because I didn't select the right microphone. I usually use this microphone. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Anyway, today is market day, so hopefully you brought some extra cash to spend. You know what I'm saying? So it should be good. Get a picture with a goat. You know what I'm saying? Do you? Okay, so spring break begins tomorrow. Again, spring break begins tomorrow. It is the 28th all the way through the 8th of April. Enjoy your time. You get 12 days. Yes, you get that Monday off as well. So it's not just like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but you also get that Monday off, flat out, and then you're good to go. So that first week back from spring break is a Tuesday through Friday. And just remember, I believe state testing begins for math. Again, not all the state tests at the same time. State testing for math, I believe, begins on that Tuesday. So just be prepared. Be gearing yourself up a little bit, okay? All right, y'all, let's move on to this. There is an update. I talked about this yesterday. I'm going to talk about it again today. Just remember, anything that's saved on your actual Chromebook, saved to the Chromebook, okay, that will be deleted in the software update that's going to happen over the spring break. The software update has to happen in order for you to be able to actually take the state test when we come back. So that's what it's for. I'm just letting you know. So any of that stuff, just save it up to Google Drive, save it up to Google Photos, or save it out to your like iCloud or your OneDrive, whatever it is that you use. You need to save it elsewhere. You can also save it to your phone. However you want to do that. I know you've had those Chromebooks since 6th grade, so you probably have some things on there that are only on that Chromebook. So make sure to save it out somewhere else, okay? And then it'll be cool. Nothing will happen to your Google Drive, all that stuff will be totally fine. But if you want to keep those things that are on your actual Chromebook, you need to save those things elsewhere, okay? Cool. Please go ahead and take a second, turn to page number 14, and fill out the answer for during instruction. What can change the amount of potential energy in an object? So make sure to answer that question for here during instruction, okay? So take a couple minutes and do that. Yo, did you really take a couple minutes to do that, or are you just waiting for me to answer? Like you use your brain. These is mental reps. We got to get that's how we're going to get you strong. That's how we're going to get this mind strong. Mental reps. So make sure to take them. Yeah, pause, right? And then take that. Okay. Did you get your mental reps in? Hopefully you said something about potential energy. Hopefully you said something about maybe how far something is pulled back, right? Maybe how high an object is actually located. So said something in those lines about what can change potential energy. So we've looked at several different types of potential energy, right? Or like a battery is chemical potential energy, but how much stored energy is there in the object, right? So that's really what it's about, how much stored energy. So like this, right now we don't have a lot of stored energy, but the further it's pulled back, the more stored energy we actually have. So the higher up an object is, again, the more stored gravitational potential energy it has. The bigger the battery in your phone, the more stored, right, like chemical, like energy that it actually has. So just be thinking about those things. And that's what it's about. It's about the amount of stored energy in an object. And obviously we showed like 3 different ways on how you can store energy inside of an object. All right, cool. And then on to the last thing. We talked about this yesterday. So again, if you haven't got this turned in, you can turn this in digitally. The assignment's already in there, and you can just scan everything. You see all the things that you need here. If you don't have the things, oh, hold on, let me pause. We back. So this is everything you need, again, in the agenda slides. If you don't have it, make sure to go and get what you need, get your agenda filled out, scan everything in and turn it in. I'm going to start entering these grades in today. because I've already started grading people's stuff. So I'm actually, as soon as I probably get off here, I'll probably start grading, it's already graded. I just have to enter the grades actually in. All right, y'all, let's move to the very next thing and the last thing, which I'm not going to talk long on because I talked about this yesterday. So this is actually due today. The journal check is actually also due today. So the CER for the pinball machine, we talked about this yesterday. It looks like this, right? So we talked about all of these things. So make sure you can use anything from here as evidence, anything from there as evidence. You can also use the potential energy definition of evidence. Make sure you answer that question below. Make sure that your claim answers that question. 3 pieces of evidence. This is how your reasoning paragraph should look right there. And if you want a more in-depth explanation, we've been talking about this all year. So hopefully by now you got it. But if not, go back and watch Tuesday's video. Blat out. You can get an in-depth definition or in-depth, a little bit more of an in-depth explanation on this whole thing. Other than that, this looks like a crazy screen, but let me just go through it. So we're going to have work time in class to get all these things done. There's the software update, so make sure that you upload your things to the cloud if you want to keep those things or elsewhere. Spring break is upon us. Make sure you check Canvas, Aries, and your Gmail to make sure you're ready to rock and roll so you're good for the 12 days. You don't have to do anything. Or if you do have to do anything, at least you'll know what you need to do, right? So you want to check those things. Also, get your journal check done. That is right here down below. And then the last thing is get your CER turned in. That is everything, yo. All I can say, the last thing is do work, son. Do work. All right, I love y'all. Enjoy your spring break. There will not be any lessons over the spring break. I might be posting. You might catch me on live. You know what I mean? You might catch me on there. But other than that, I love y'all. Enjoy your break. Peace.